Hey, good afternoon, Thunder fans, and welcome back to Lawrence, Kansas. We are getting set up for match number 2 for your NB Thunder girls varsity. They are set to take on the HEA Firebirds. I believe that's a group out of Michigan. Don't know a lot about these Firebirds, and that's the beauty of nationals, as you come here and you see some teams in from the Midwest or from either the far west or the south, other regions that you don't really come across that often in your regular play. A few Texas schools are out here too. Texas is popular in homeschooling, but so far we haven't seen any of those. Thunder go down in their first match of the day to the OKC Storm, the top seed in their pool. Now they'll play the Firebirds, the number 2 seed in the pool. Thunder were seeded 3, and they'll finish up the night with the 4th seeded team in the pool, the Wichita Defenders. Defenders right now in the far court off to our left are playing the OKC Storm. Thunder starters are on the floor, and it looks like they'll have the serve to start. Number 20, True Fleming, with her back to you right in front of your screen. She will start in rotation 1 and have the serve. In front of her, toward the net, is Grace James. To her left, Sailor Clayton. To her left, Lexi Sanborn. Behind Lexi on the left side is number 9, Emily Force, and there you see the wild child, the libero, Wimberly Dyer check in, replacing Lucy Wheeler in position 6. Those are your starters tonight in this match. True Fleming has the ball, has the whistle, and she has this match underway. A hard serve at the right back. That's the Firebirds libero. They're going to attack out of the middle, which is dug by Force straight to her center. She sets up Clayton on the quick swipe. The attack doesn't fall. Now the outside pin attack from the Firebirds comes back to the Thunder. And already a long rally to start this match. Back to the Firebirds. High set to the outside. Between the blockers and outside the reach of Dyer. And the Firebirds score first. 1-0 in this. Could shape up to be another hard-fought match here. All the way to the right of your screen is the Firebird server with a high toss and a jump serve into the net on the far side. We have a down referee in this match, something we didn't have in our first match. That should help the timeouts and the substitutions run a little more smoothly. Thunder now with the ball again after the point, and in rotation 2, Grace James tries to go down the line and misses the mark just wide of the near sideline. Side out to the Firebirds on the service error. Scoreboard, both on my scoreboard and the top of your screen, are correct. That is the scoreboard for this court as Lexi Sanborn's attack is dug. Free ball back to the Thunder. Dyer allows, yes, Dyer allows a beautiful pass to set up Sanborn. They block Sanborn's attack into the antenna. Therefore, it's an automatic out of bounds. Thunder turn and look. They get the call we were looking for. And that should make it 3-1. No, excuse me, 2-2. 2-2. We're tied up. First set of this 2-set match. Not in the net, but it's wide and out of bounds. Thunder will score the point. Haley Dyer chased it all the way to the line and then wisely let it go. Thunder have taken the lead on Dyer's serve. This time Dyer serves at the opposing libero, passes to the back row, bump set, and the left side attack is low and into the net. Looks like this Firebirds team could have some fire if they can execute, but they probably mis-execute with a little frequency here, and that's something the Thunder want to capitalize on. This time Dyer serves at the right back, back into play, and it's coming free to the Firebird. Excellent placement. It's right on the line. Dyer can't get there in time. Wasn't sure if she should, but it is inbounds, and the Firebirds score the point. They'll rotate and bring in substitutions. Down by a point. Low flat serve that drops in front of Dyer, and we're tied at 4. Fleming, Dyer, Sanborn, left to right, in serve, receive. Higher serve this time. Dyer chases it into the corner. Allows the bump set by James. Sanborn tries the sharp cross attack but misses it wide. And on the hitting error, the Firebirds take the lead. 5-4 our score. First set of this 2-set match. Not best 2 of 3, just 2 sets only. Thunder will play the Firebirds here. Then they'll finish off with the Wichita Defenders. They'll finish off pool play before they go into the qualifying round tonight at 7:30. Rainbow serve. Dyer brings it back into play. Too tight to the net. The happy birthday kill put down by the left side hitter of the Firebirds. Sanborn can defend, and now the Firebirds have a 2-point edge. 6-4 our score. Flat serve at Fleming. She shakes it into the referee stand. Another point Firebirds. They're on a roll and they know it. 7-4 the score. Only one more of those and you can expect Coach Chris Valdez to spend a timeout. Higher serve this time in the corner. That's a good serve. She made Dyer work for all of those receptions. This one goes over in 2. And now we're going to get a double call on the other side. The early whistle from the up ref. That'll allow the Thunder to side out and rotate. Lexi Sanborn now deep off the left side of your camera. Fast flat serve of her own into the left back. Played out of the back row. It's coming free. Left side, Sanborn's pass straight to James. High set, left side. Hard slam by Cox is blocked by the middle blocker. Back into Thunderland. It was a good swing by Olivia, but a better block by the Firebirds. They'll retain a 3-point edge here with Avery Leonard now back in serve receive. Pass attempt by Sanborn is over the net and wide. Firebirds have their largest lead of the match. 9-5 our score, first set. Flat serve in, a little too flat. That one's into the net. Thunder will rotate on the air as they chant from the bench. Emily Forrest replaces Avery Leonard and steps to the service line down by 3. Takes that big signature breath before she steps into it and pounds it high and deep to the right back. Pass to the middle of the floor, bumps that left side. Down ball straight at Olivia Cox. James back to Cox who steps in and slams it hard. Down for the kill, and that was the play the Thunder needed in that spot. They got it back. And Olivia Cox both defended and attacked. She beat both the attacker at her and out-attacked her with a much harder swing. Ball retrieval takes a moment here. Thunder down by 2. Second serve coming from Forrest left of camera. There's the signal. Forrest takes her big waiting breath. This one's a little more flat, straight at the libero, plays it with hands, bumps that to the back row. Down ball straight at Dyer, perfect pass to James. She goes left side, Cox in the seam, back to back shot, that's 2 in a row for Liv Cox. And now the Thunder are within a point. Forrest more aggressive with that one, but played with the forearm pass by the libero. Left side set, hard swing. Haley Dyer can't get there in time. Firebirds not going to go down without a fight. That one placed right out of reach as the ball sails into the camera deck here. Now it'll be sent across the net. Server has it on the very right edge of your screen. Serving to Dyer, Sanborn, and Forrest left to right in serve receive. Thunder down by 2. Flat serve at Forrest. Brings it back to the center. Sanborn plays it with hands out of the back row. Reverse bump set by James. And ball handling error on the Firebird side. Turns out the free ball is going to work as the Thunder will score the point. They'll rotate. Dyer goes to the bench. This is the rotation with 2 middles, and Lucy Wheeler has the honor of serving. Lucy went on a nice little run in the last match from the service line. This time she attacks the right back again. Played out of bounds, brought back into play, and attack from the middle. Off the block touch, and we've got a ball on floor. R2 is going to whistle that one. The down ref is going to blow it dead, but not before the Thunder stayed in system with a beautiful dig out of the right back by Emily Forrest. Replayed point now coming here from Lucy Wheeler as some pedestrian traffic makes its way across her back. Lucy gets her whistle. This time a flat serve swallowed up by the net. The replay doesn't work out in her favor. She'll head back to the bench. Haley Dyer comes into position 1. It'll be Sanborn, Force, and Dyer in to receive the libero serve, down by 2. Top spin serve. Force cuts it off. Passes tight to the net. And a swipe kill by the middle blocker. Makes Force pay for the overpass. Second serve of the run coming from the Firebirds libero. Another top spin. Sanborn gets under and a much better pass sent over in 2 by James. Swipe attack coming from the right side. James has to dig, but the ball's headed into the bleachers and no support can arrive. Firebirds will score the point and Coach Chris will call a timeout. 13-9 our score, first set. Stick with us, you're watching Thunder Volleyball on Thunder TV. 30 seconds is all they're given. 30 seconds is all they need. Thunder back on the floor first, trailing 13-9 in the first set of this match against the HEA Firebirds. Firebirds have the serve from the far court. The libero in orange steps into this one. Top spin serve, this one perfectly placed by Sanborn. Quick set to Clayton in the middle. Block touch is there, but the dig touch is not good. And the Thunder use the timeout wisely, set up their bread and butter, and they're able to break the serve and rotate. Down by 3, True Fleming checks into the game, as does Lacey Criddle. Criddle will play front left for Sanborn, and True Fleming comes in to serve from the far left of the service line. Standing serve by Fleming, cut off by the middle back, and she should have let the libero have it. The libero is going to let her have it after cutting off that pass and shaking it into the curtain behind her. Beautiful serve by Fleming. Fleming now with a quick serve on the second attempt. Goes straight after the middle back. Passes tight to the net. Middle attack coming. Force has to dig straight to her center. Beautiful shot. Left side attack by Lacey Criddle is good for the kill. They tried to block Lacey. The ball got stuck between the blocker and the net, and the Firebirds couldn't recover. After the timeout, the Thunder have trimmed the lead to 1. Another quick serve coming from Fleming, right at the libero. Right back, played back in, bump set. Left-handed attack, no good, and we're tied up at 13. A well-spent timeout by Coach Chris. The bench is loud and proud. The team believes. Fleming's at the service line. The buzzer on the scoreboard keeps going off, and Fleming not letting it rattle her. She continues to quick serve. That one was a beautiful serve. It was on its way down before it crossed the plane of the net. And on that massive ace, the Thunder take the lead. Another quick serve coming from Fleming, very flat and fast at the middle back. Played out of the back row. Right-handed attack, easily dug by Dyer. Tight to the net though. James can't play it, and the scoring run comes to an end there. Firebirds side out. We're tied at 14. First set in this 2-set affair. Serve coming from the right side of your screen. Jump serve at Fleming, who goes to a knee. Gets it to her center. High set to the middle hitter, Clayton. Clayton's attack is into the net, and the Firebirds have recaptured the lead. 15-14 our score. Again from the far right side, hiding behind that referee's standard. Here comes the serve, a jump serve at Fleming. This time a better pass from Fleming. Jump set from James, and Clayton's attack is a little early and a little high over the back of the defense. Over the end line. Thunder now down by 2. Firebirds responding after the run by the Thunder to get back in it. Thunder need a stop here. Goes to Thunder left. Forces passes high and out of bounds over the net. And it's outside the antenna. Firebirds will score 3 straight here. Fourth serve coming from this player behind the referee. Dyer's pass straight to her center. James tries to dump in 2, doesn't work. Now right side attack between the blockers. Big dig by Dyer straight to the center. Swipe attack from Clayton doesn't work. Now the out of system rhythm coming from the Firebirds, and they get it pinned up on James' shoulder. It's a good call by the referee. She calls an illegal touch. James went up for the block, had a block touch, and then got the ball pinned on her shoulder. And before the game gets any further out of control, Coach Chris will spend the timeout. 18-14 our score. We'll be right back. You're watching Thunder Volleyball on Thunder TV. Welcome back to Lawrence, Kansas. We are inside the Sports Pavilion where your NB Thunder trail the HEA Firebirds 18-14 in the first set of this two-set match at the National Christian Homeschool Volleyball Championship. Out of the timeout, fast flat service at force on the Thunder left. Her pass is over the net and into the Firebirds bench. Firebirds have opened up a 5-point edge, and Coach Chris looking to shake things up here. Going to bring Lexi Sanborn in to support on serve receive. Sanborn on the left, force hiding kind of in the middle behind the libero Dyer, with Fleming in the back as well. Dyer sticks her pass straight to the center. Sanborn winds up, hard swing, dug by the Firebirds. They go left side now. Attack is into the net, and the shakeup is just what the Thunder needed to side out and rotate. Haley Leonard now replaces Emily Force as Grace James steps to the service line. Thunder down by 4. James with a jump serve at the left back. Pass brought straight to the center. Left back's the front row player. Cross-court attack dug by Fleming. James now sets her left side, which is Sanborn. Deep push attack, doesn't quite fall, but good look. It's going to work out. They're going to whistle the center for a double after an awkward pass. And we'll credit Lexi Sanborn with a kill from the left side on that last touch. Second serve of the run coming from the senior setter, James. She goes over the middle, and the pass is shaped back over the net, but rolls out of bounds. Back-to-back jack for Grace James. 19-17, Thunder trying to climb into it for the third and hopefully the final time, if they can just retain the lead and carry it over the finish line. Big serve by James into the left back position. Right side set now is hit hard but hit wide into the stands. Thunder score on the hitting error. Ball coming to the right side of your camera. Thunder have clawed their way back to within 1. And you can bet that this will be the last of the run that James gets before we see a timeout as she drops an ace in the seam between the left back and the middle back. You can smell the timeout coming. They're not going to do it. We're tied at 19, first set. Grace James, the heroine of the match, winning the game with her serve, and on cue, I botched it. I jinxed her into hitting that serve straight into the net. So the Thunder claw with it even at 19 before giving the ball back to the Firebirds, allowing them to rotate, and down by 1, they're going to have to win in this rotation to get over the finish line first. 20-19 our score. Serve is at Leonard. Nice high pass. Bump set by James. Left side swing by Sanborn. Somehow kept alive by the Firebirds. They're not done yet. Finally, they try to reverse free ball it back at the Thunder, and that is into the Thunder bench. They never really had good control after the hard swing by Sanborn. Dyer now to serve, given the quick whistle by the referee, but that's just fine for her. She attacks in the seam between the 5 and the 6 backs. Credit the strong serve by Haley Dyer as the Thunder have finally wrestled the lead away. They're up by 1, 21-20. First, Grace James strong at the service line. Now it's the libero, Haley Dyer. Goes deep this time to the right back. Set to the right side. Hard swing in the seam between Fleming and Dyer. Firebirds not going to go away easy. 21-21 our score. Firebirds rotate. Fleming, Dyer, Sanborn, left to right, and serve receive. Number 7 has the serve for the Firebirds. An even match here so far in this first set. True goes down to a knee to make a perfect pass. They set up Lucy. Beautiful piece of hitting by Lucy Wheeler to go cross-court deep in the corner. Firebirds are forced to return it with a free ball. Out of system attack now. Down ball by Leonard, doesn't fall. Right side bump set off the block touch. Fleming is there. James now sets the left side. Hard swing by Sanborn. Sent back. And Fleming pokes it over quickly. The opportunist. Fleming was covering the attack by Sanborn. The ball was blocked, and she was able to overhand it right over for the back row kill. She heads to the bench for Olivia Cox and Annalise Criddle to replace Lexi Sanborn. Thunder lead by 1, and Lacey Criddle at the line left of your screen. Lacey takes a breath. Fast flat serve, and that's an ace. A good move by Coach Chris. Lisi's serve was on the decline as it crossed the net. Ate up the libero for an ace and has forced the Firebirds to burn a timeout. 23-21 our score. We'll be right back. You're watching Thunder Volleyball on Thunder TV. Lisi Criddle drops a clutch ace in this one to put the Thunder up 23-21 and force the Firebirds to burn their first timeout. Firebirds second to break the huddle now. Thunder need 2 to close out this first set. Criddle from the left side of the service line. This time goes cross court. An untouched ace. Lisi Criddle finds the dead spot in the floor. Back to back, Jack. That's Lisi Criddle. 2 in a row. And she can close it out with the hat trick here. 24-21 our score. Criddle stays on her mark. Left side of the service line. There's her signal to serve. 2 dribbles. Steps into it, fast and flat, off the hands of the libero. Not an ace, but coming back free to the Thunder. Dyer's under it. James now, high set, left side. Cox steps into the 3-hole, dug into the bleachers. Coming back, that ball's going to be out of bounds on the overpass, and the Thunder are going to win set number 1. 25-21. Good comeback for the Thunder. They're going to have to do it one more time here in the next set. We'll take a quick break and be right back. With set number 2, you're watching Thunder Volleyball on Thunder TV. Back in Lawrence, Kansas, we're at the Sports Pavilion in Lawrence and lining up for set number 2. Thunder victorious in the first set, 25-21 against the HEA Firebirds. Same side of the net here and same starters. It's Lucy Wheeler in 1, Lexi Sanborn in 2, Grace James in 3, Selah Clayton in 4, Olivia Cox is in 5, and Emily Force is in 6. Thunder will start in serve receive here in set number 2. Second match of pool play today. They fell in the first match in straight sets to the OKC Storm. Their pool play positioning really just determines where they land in the qualifying round tonight, and the qualifier will determine if they advance to the Division I or Division II contest. The consensus is that the Thunder are probably a middle-of-the-pack team. In Division I, they would be fighting for wins. In Division II, they might be fighting for a gold ball. So without being able to influence that, they're going to put their best on the floor as they've done here. The starters are out there for the start of set number 2. Haley Dyer has replaced Lucy Wheeler, and it'll be Cox, Force, and Dyer left to right and serve receive. There's the signal from the ref, and we are underway in set 2. A spinning serve at Cox, passes high, bump set by James. Sanborn with beautiful footwork steps underneath it and puts it right in the seam, but just misses over the long boundary. Point out, and after the serve receive ball, Coach Chris is going to go ahead and use a substitution here. He puts in True Fleming. So it's Fleming, Force, and Dyer. Flat serve, Force gets under it, but overpasses it over the net. The happy birthday kill comes back onto the Thunder side. Selah Clayton tries to challenge, but can't get there in time, and the Firebirds lead 2-0. Serve coming from the far right of the screen, this time at the Thunder left. Fleming with a perfect pass. Clayton gets set, plays it with her left. Gonna set back free to the Thunder. Fleming's pass is up, bump set by James, left side, attack from Sanborn. Down the line, but can't find the floor. Reverse free ball down the line. Force is on the line. Plays it perfectly to her center. Left side swing from Sanborn again down the line and again rescued by the right back. And finally a ball handling error whistled on the Firebird center. Thunder are going to score the point and send some reinforcements. Cox back into the lineup. She'll play front row for Fleming. Lisi Criddle replaces Lexi Sanborn and will serve. She has the ball and steps off the left side of your screen. Thunder down 2-1. Criddle with a beautiful serve at middle back. Passes tight to the net. Set high to the middle. And Clayton is there for the block. This time she's on time. Puts the ball down on the Firebird side of the net. Ooh is the chant as Selah gets her first block and ties this set up at 2. Another beautiful serve by Criddle. That ball always on its way down after it crosses the net. And they're going to call Selah in the net on this one as the point is awarded to the Firebirds. Sanborn now back in for Criddle. Sanborn to play defensively alongside Force and Dyer. High toss, set to the right side, hits the net. James takes her eyes off of it, and Sanborn can't let her know in time. It's her ball to play. 4-2 now our score. Second serve of the run. High toss, top spin serve right at Dyer. James plays it offensively, and it's a nice left-handed attack by Grace James. Pass was a little tight to the net, and as a front row player, she made the decision to go ahead and play it over and make the attack. The attack works, and not only does she get the kill, she steps to the service line. Avery Leonard replacing Emily Force in the front row, and James' serve is into the net. Maybe rushed a little bit. 5-3 our score, ball back over to the Firebirds. Leonard now in that left side serve-receive position alongside Dyer and Sanborn. Float serve at Dyer. Dyer plays it out of bounds, and Clayton can't get there in time. Change of pace. We haven't seen a float serve out of the Firebirds for a minute, and that one gets the better of Haley Dyer. 6-3, Thunder down in set number 2 after winning set number 1. Serve is off the net, rather, and Sanborn's pass is good enough to get the ball back over. No ball control on the other side, though, as the Firebirds play the ball too wide of the antenna, and the hitter can't play it back. That's a foretouch. That's a violation, a no-no, as they say. And that'll bring up the libero, Haley Dyer, to serve. She serves at the opposing libero. High placement to the right side, down ball at Dyer. Dyer's pass straight to her setter, and they set up Leonard for a hard kill on the right side. Leonard got that big left paw on it, drove it down deep into the middle back territory. Not returnable by the Firebirds. Second serve of the run now for Dyer. High rainbow serve at the left back. Center underneath, double set with hands, and that's a doubles called on her. Thunder will score on the violation. 2 in a row, they've tied it up. It's 3 in a row, actually. It was 6-3. This is the third serve for Dyer, high at the opposing libero. Played with hands, setter sets with hands, hard hit out of the middle, and off the block touch of Lucy Wheeler and out of bounds. The Firebirds stopped the run in there. Ball back to the far side of the court. Thunder down 7-6 in this second set action. Top spin serve. Played off the right, hit by Lexi Sanborn, straight to the center, and Avery Leonard has the kill with perfect placement. Put that ball inside out between the defender and the sideline. Thunder will rotate now, Fleming back on, Cox off to the bench. Fleming will serve from the far left of screen with the set tied at 7. Right back handles the serve, straight to the center, spinning set, and just like the repeat of the last kill, this hard attack from the middle off of Lucy Wheeler's block and out of bounds. Quick side out for the Firebirds. Thunder set up defensively. Jump serve, handled by Fleming. Nice set by James to the left side. Hard swing by Sanborn, doesn't get down. Now a return attack from the left side is stuffed by Avery Leonard. Thunder score the point defensively there. Leonard, after the big play, heads to the bench. Emily Force steps to the service line with the set tied at 8. Force has the signal to resume play. Takes that trademark breath and puts a right paw into it. At the right back, passes right on target. High set to the middle. Late swing is in the middle of the block of Sanborn and Wheeler and down on the Thunder side of the net. These two teams trading blows like a heavyweight prize fight. Thunder will look to side out here. Serve is wide to the right. Forrest decides to play it, and probably wisely. It was going to be really close, but Forrest can't play it. It's shanked into the stands and good for an ace. Libero has the serve. Firebirds lead 10-8. This one's at Fleming, passed over the net, comes back over the top. Wheeler digs it, then James sends it back over, allows the Thunder to reset defensively. This hard shot from the left side gets a nice friendly roll over the top of the tape and down in Thunderland. Another 3-point lead for the Firebirds. Top spin serve. Fleming cuts it off, sends it over and one. Now a weak attack is dug by Dyer. Thunder in system, and Sanborn's attack is blocked. Back onto the Thunder side of the net. Largest lead for the Firebirds as Coach Chris opts for a little more size up in the net and brings Lacey Criddle in. This serve is right at True Fleming, whose passes errant into the stands. Firebirds up by 5, and Coach Chris will spend the timeout. We will too. 13-8 our score. You're watching Thunder Volleyball on Thunder TV. Thunder break the huddle first here, but trail 13-8 rather in this one. And Coach Chris going to the roster. He's going to play one of his wild cards, and that wild card comes in the form of jersey number 11, Junie Flores. Flores replaces Lucy Wheeler, looking to give the Thunder a little bit more of a defensive spark. This serve right at Fleming. Passes tight to the net. James sends it over in 2. Now comes the middle attack. And I don't know if it was the presence of Junie or what, but the error is forced on the other side of the net. That does allow the Thunder to rotate here. And Junie Flores steps to the service line. She'll now take over as the serving middle from the left side of your screen. And she steps on the service line and serves into the net. So that part of the gamble doesn't work out. She'll be replaced by the libero, Haley Dyer. It'll be Fleming forcing Dyer left to right and serve receive. Thunder trail by 5, second set. Here in Lawrence, Kansas at Homeschool National Championship. Force lets it go and it lands inbounds behind her. That was a screamer in the seam. One of the two of them had to play it because it was inbounds. Serve coming, far right of screen, left of their service line. This one again at Forrest. Forrest sticks the pass this time straight to James, who quick sets Clayton. Attack is in the middle seam. Coming back, but not under control. A reverse free ball. Thunder stay in system. Run the slide to the right side and put it away. Thunder able to execute under pressure there. Sayla Clayton rolls to the right side and taps it down in front of the defense for the kill. Thunder down by 5, and Lacey Criddle has the serve left side of the screen. Criddle serve on its way down in front of the left back. Bounced around, coming free ball. Back row. Clayton has the pass straight to the center. James rolls to her right. James goes left. And then a beautiful cross-court hammer by Olivia Cox. Cox drove the spike through that one on the other side of the floor. Thunder pull within 4. This time Criddle serves right at the opposing libero. It goes between her hands. That's good for an ace. Thunder have scratched together a little run here, but they're still down by 3. The run must go on. No move by the Firebirds to interrupt her rhythm. This time Lacey goes after the left back. Perfect pass. Bump set out of the back row. Left side swing off the block touch. Force has the second touch. 3 players on it. Thunder going to have to send it over free. Now the Firebirds unable to stay in system. Nobody on the third into that touch. A little miscommunication. Thunder going to score on the miscue. They've cut the deficit to 2. Lacey Criddle ready to go to work right away. She gets the signal. No substitution, no timeout. Criddle goes after the left back. Passes straight to the center. Bump set right side. Cross-court attack. Forces under that. Perfect to her center. Left side swing. Hard down the line by Olivia Cox, who turns and flexes to her teammate. She knows she had a hard one there. And finally the Thunder force the Firebirds to spend the timeout. 15-14 our score. We'll take a quick break and be right back. You're watching Thunder Volleyball on Thunder TV. The serve run of Lacey Criddle has woke up the crowd a little bit. Thunder break the huddle first and ready to resume work after trimming this lead to 1. Thing was starting to look like it was growing out of reach, but the Thunder haven't given up. Criddle with a tough serve out of the timeout at the left back, and basically an ace. She forced the player to reach from inside out to her left to try to bring the ball back into play, and she couldn't do it effectively. That'll tie it up at 15. Criddle's continuing to work, this time to the right back. The libero has the pass up. It's a down ball from the left side. Force digs with hands. James sets with hands. And Cox hammers one over. Sent over in one. Thunder stay in system. Send it over in two. Now a right side attack coming from the Firebirds. And an early whistle. They're going to get Sayla Clayton in the net. Thunder were hanging in system on the long rally. Now the run comes to an end. The Firebirds will rotate. Sanborn comes in to relieve Criddle. And the referee asking for a conference with Grace James, the Thunder captain, before we proceed. She just wanted to explain what she called there, I think, or who she was calling in the net. I thought I saw her signal threes, indicating it was Sayla Clayton, but they could have been twos, indicating it was Olivia Cox. Nevertheless, I don't think the Thunder had a hard time believing somebody got in the net. Grace went to talk to Sayla, so we're going to assume it's on Sayla. We're not going to worry about it. Side out to the Firebirds, who lead by one in the second set here in Lawrence, Kansas. Thunder hungry for a win. They need to close out this second set. Sanborn's pass is into the rafters. High and out of play. That's another ace for the Firebirds. They go up by two. Thunder have to make the stop here. Number 5 has the serve. Got a double whistle, so this isn't going to count. A replayed ball. Looks like Coach Chris is still having a little bit of a word with the down referee, looking for an explanation on that last one. And this is more likely a master class from Coach Chris on how to manage the tempo and the speed of the game. He probably doesn't need an explanation as badly as he wants everyone in the gym to know that he's in charge of the speed of the game. And I admire that. Now we've got the R2 over talking to the R1. The Firebirds captain has approached the podium. They're telling Grace James to go approach as well, but the explanation is done already. And again, I don't know exactly what's going on, but whatever happened, it worked. Coach Chris argued his point, and he's getting a replay. So we're going to take that last point off the board. Should be 16-15 now. Thunder getting a replay. Yes, they've reset the scoreboard in the top center of your screen as well here in the arena. Not exactly sure what the call was there, but they have overturned it. And so here I'm accusing Coach Chris of giving a master class of holding the tempo, but clearly he's giving a master class in Jedi mind tricks too, as he got the call overturned. Still a little sorting this out now with the down ref and the table. Explanation being given to the Firebirds coach, who certainly doesn't like the call. Now we're talking about it again. Firebirds coach doesn't like the call, but this is what's going to happen. We've got a replay, and that whistle is going to blow in just a moment. There it is. Once she serves this ball, the play stands. The serve is high. Topspin serve is down and right inside the line in front of Lexi Sanborn. As the Firebirds would tell you, the ball don't lie. They're thinking they won that last point anyway. So we're back to 17-15. And it was a good call. That was the near sideline right in front of me. This time Sanborn lets it go and it goes out of bounds. A good adjustment by her. Avery Leonard substitutes, replacing Emily Force. And Grace James has to serve with the Thunder down by one. Thunder, James rather, step, hop, jump serve, middle attack, hit right over the top of the block and over the defense, but down in bounds. What a beautiful piece of hitting by the Firebirds middle. Thunder had the rotation they wanted there and weren't able to hold on. Now they're in serve receive on rotation 2. Sanborn passes the ball tight to the net. Clayton has the backup, but somebody's in the net. She's going to call her for a lift. I don't think that's the right call. I don't think they're going to get another call overturned after this one. Captain only, she says. Lexi Sanborn was arguing her point, but the referee was letting her know that she'll only talk to the captain. Designated captain before the game. Floor captain is Grace James. James is getting the explanation. Thunder have had their chances here, but haven't done anything with it. So this call is going to stand. Firebirds have the serve, and Thunder really have their backs against the wall. It's time to break serve here, and Chris knows that he's going to control the tempo as we told you he would. 19-16 to score. Quick break, and we'll be right back. 19-16, HEA Firebirds lead the NB Thunder here in set number 2. And you can hear the Thunder crowd getting behind their team as they want to see them come from behind and pull out another set. Down by 3 and on the serve receive into this one. After the second time out, Haley Dyer sticks the pass straight to the center. James, who sets up Avery Leonard. Leonard has been lethal from the middle of the net. That time, another power paw from the left side. She hits the gash inside the near sideline. Thunder score the kill. They're going to rotate here. Little discussion here on how to execute the libero substitution. Junie was the player in the game of record, so she's got to come back in and then substitute out while the libero serves. And now they have to spend the substitution to bring Lucy back into the game, which is what they do. Down by 2 with Haley Dyer at the line. Dyer quickly goes to work after the whistle. Right back has the pass. Dump attempt is over. Olivia sees it. James sets back to Olivia, who hits in the gash deep. One-handed by the libero, coming free. Dyer. James sets with hands, quick to the middle, and another power hammer by Avery Leonard. That little combo, James to Leonard in the middle of the net, is absolutely working. Avery Leonard is getting up and getting down. They're putting the ball on that left arm. Dyer now serves at the right back. It's between her hands off her platform. Another ace, and we're tied again at 19. Thunder can still win this one. Thunder won the first set, 25-21. Dyer serves in front of the libero, passes up. Setter has to go clear across court. Down ball at James. Beautiful pass straight to the libero. Set to Leonard on the right side. The left arm swing over in 2. And James in Leonard's way, and that one shanked into the crowd. Side out Firebirds, 2019 our score. Top spin serve at Dyer, beautiful pass. James sets with hands to Wheeler on the left side, and that's a bad call. Wheeler got the ball block touched, and I think the down ref is going to argue this one on their behalf. Wheeler's attack was block touched. We're going to get a replay. You can see the referees conferring on the right side of your screen. Nope, she's sticking to her call. She says it's a foretouch. I don't agree with the call. Coach Chris, clearly his body language indicates he doesn't agree with the call. Top spin serve at Dyer. Sticks the pass. Bump set by James. James in the way of her hitter. That one definitely touched by the opposition. And Lucy gets her revenge for the bad call by sticking this ball into the line judge's corner on the other side. Smart attack by Lucy Wheeler. Fleming now returns to the lineup to play back row and serve for Olivia Cox. Thunder down by 1. I forgot to put that last Firebirds point on the board. 21-20 our score. Blocked right back at her. Avery Leonard had the first block touch. Lucy Wheeler had the second one, but that was on the wrong side of the net. Thunder need to score at least 2 more points to get the edge on total points in the 2-setter. And we'll see if that's what this timeout is about. 22-20 our score. So it looks like it was a phantom timeout call. There might have been more Chris working the down ref, but it works out perfectly. Coach Chris got the result he wanted. After the server interruption, the next serve is over the end line. Thunder are gonna Score and rotate. Leonard heads to the bench. Emily forces on to play back row. She's at the service line, left side of your screen. Thunder down by 1. Chris really trying to win this one against these HEA Firebirds. Beautiful serve by Forrest right at the middle back. Played out to the back row. Coming over free and not over in bounds. That ball never under control after the strong serve by Emily Forrest. We're tied at 22. Thunder have now scored enough points that even if they lose the set, they win the match on points. But they'd like to make sure there's no doubt and win the set. And the Firebirds know it, and they're going to spend the timeout. 22 all. We'll take a quick break. Back with you live here in Lawrence, Kansas, where the Thunder have broken the huddle first on the Firebirds timeout. We are tied at 22 in set number 2. Thunder won the first set, 25-21, and are serving now to try to win set number 2 with Emily Forrest on the left side of your screen. The serve is a beauty, hard and flat at the libero. Allows the left side attack from the Firebirds. Now the Thunder return the ball in system. Firebirds dig easy, set the middle, tipped over. Forrest has the dig. Bump set by James all the way to the left side. Sanborn wants to send it over with a platform, and it is wide and out of bounds. (23-22), and the serve is shaped into the net. A fortunate break for the Thunder. They'll rotate once here, and Lucy Wheeler will have the serve in the race to 2. First to get up by 2 will win this one here. Lucy takes her time, 3-step approach, and goes after the middle back. Passed off the right hip, overpass. Sayla Clayton can't put it away. Fresh set of touches for the Firebirds, who set up the middle hitter. She can't get it over the net, inbounds. Thunder have the lead, and now Lucy Wheeler serving for match point. One finger up in the crowd of the Thunder faithful here on hand to watch. Wheeler's serve is at the left back, straight to the center. Right side set, pushed over. James has the dig. Clayton's going to send it over in 2. And we've got an early off whistle. They heard the whistle on another court, caught the ball. That's a bad rookie move, but it happens in big tournaments like this. And so we're going to get a replayed ball. We heard a triple whistle from the adjacent court. Captain being called over. The referee, there was something she didn't like, probably from the Thunder bench. This looks like a warning, the way she's wagging that finger. Grace lets her know it wasn't me and doesn't have to report to the bench. Lucy gets the signal to serve. Again, match point. First replay, second chance at it. This serve handled by the libero with her forearm pass. Hard swing out of the middle. 4 steps under the block touch with a perfect pass to James, who sets Clayton in the middle. Clayton can't put it away. Firebirds now go left side. Hard swing off of Sayla's block touch. Lucy's pass tight to the net. Thunder looking to go left side, and I think True and Lexi got tied up with one another. And so we'll go into extra frames here. Bonus volleyball tied at 24. First to win by 2. Firebirds have the serve. The serve's in the net. Thunder get a gift on point number 1. They're going to have to earn the second one as Olivia Cox checks back into the lineup. Shira plays True Fleming in position 4. Lacey Criddle coming on to serve for Lexi Sanborn. 25-24. Second match point now for the Thunder. And this time it's Annalise Criddle, the senior, left side of your screen. Lacey's got a beautiful serve at the left back, handled high off the biceps. High set to the middle, dashing attack, Forrest digs over the net. Firebirds gonna do it again, this time tight to the net. It's coming over free, if it's coming over at all. Cox is under it, bump set back to Cox, she'll swing at it down the line. Libero's underneath, passes tight to the net, out of bounds, hits the standard. Thunder score the point, Thunder win the set, and Thunder win the match. 26-24, Thunder get their first victory at the National Christian Homeschool Volleyball Championship. We're going to have just a moment off and be right back with you for the third game and the final one of pool play. Stick with us and keep following along. Thunder Volleyball on Thunder TV.